computers and dead batteries, and I have a bark collar for Winnie, but I can't catch her. I just spent the last 10 minutes chasing around the yard. I can't catch her to put this on, but yeah, and then we had this crazy hailstorm come through here. I don't know, I guess about an hour ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a huge hailstorm. It was hailstones the size of television sets. It was insane. Everything in the area was killed. So it's we got lucky. So what's going on, Kathy?
What's going on?
Do we have anybody here? We just talking to ourselves. Because I do this anyway. Whether the camera's on or not. I sometimes I just sit in the hallway and just pretend.
So Mexican Speck is here, Nick Bruni.
What's going on, guys?
E-Fog.
So this is the real thing. It's
Frank
not.
Emro, huh?
This is the real thing. It's not like the pretend lives that I do.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, this is real.
Okay.
This is real. Danny Boyd, yeah, you missed less than 1 minute ago, right?
What did he say?
You just missed a minute.
Oh no, you didn't miss anything, man.
So what's going on, Tony?
I just explained. Giant hailstorm, deadly, everything killed.
No.
We're the last of the survivors of Middle Tennessee.
A bit late. Yeah, we were a bit late.
Yes, had a lot of stuff
I
going
have a
on.
battery going dead on right
Yes,
now.
we have electrical. So
On
if
my
we just
iPad. If we lose you.
if we lose you, it's because either the storms came back, which they're supposed to, or the battery goes dead, or
Right.
the server goes down, because we're having all of these issues all at the same time. Woo-wee!
Fubar is here.
Fubar! What's going on, man?
So what else is going on, Tony?
Really nothing.
No?
Like a whole lot of nothing. It's
Is
just,
it an uneventful week? Is that what you're saying?
I don't think it could be more uneventful.
Yeah.
Did anything happen this week?
A couple things.
What?
I don't know, a couple of things.
Where was I?
I don't know. Where am I? Who am I?
Yeah, so a couple of eventful things happened, but I missed them.
Did you miss them? No, I think
did
you were
miss them.
there. Let's see. I enjoyed the Jeff Stunkard interview. Dripping Glasses.
That was great, and we're definitely going to do another one. I'm going to line it up so we get Jeff and Steve Magnanti, and I want to get my old friend Norman Blake in on it too. So yeah, another one sometime in what is this, May? Sometime in June. We'll set it up.
In June.
June, sometime in June. I'm getting ready for the big race this coming Friday.
Yeah.
Dead Dodge Garage. Jamie's coming
If it doesn't
down.
rain.
What's that?
If it doesn't rain,
The weather's supposed to be nice.
it's supposed to be.
So I'm getting all ready. I've been doing my push-ups and sit-ups
Yeah.
and eating spinach.
Uh-huh.
So I'll be ready, I think.
Jamie's on his way. Did he leave?
I don't know. I haven't heard from him.
No.
He's probably not talking to me anymore.
Well, hoping Jamie makes it safe and sound. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Steve Magnanti put up a GoFundMe. Yes.
And
He
he's
did.
doing really good.
Yeah,
He's doing really
good.
good. That made me feel good. He was looking for 100,000, which he needs like more than that. But he was looking for jeez, I'm sorry. I got the bark color, but I can't catch her to put it on because border collie. Okay. Winnie. Yes, you. Look. That's right. She knows what it is.
She's not stupid. She's a border collie.
She's not stupid. See, in the house, I can corner her with furniture. But out here, this is her turf. And it's just like, it's impossible. It just can't be done. So, yeah, they put the GoFundMe up with a goal of reaching 100,000. And it was only up for like maybe a couple of hours, and he was already halfway there. So you guys in the community in general are just awesome. That's great, really great.
James Brannon says, I love your videos. Can you talk about the decline of B&M and other companies that were bought up by Hobbies someday?
I mean, not really. It's just a general degradation of the whole industry and of parts and of everything. It's you know what I mean? You can't really single out a specific manufacturer, aftermarket, anything like that, and say they've gone downhill. No, it's just across the board. Everybody's gone downhill. The only people I could say that haven't gone downhill are the real small independent guys, like John Cope, for example. You know, when you buy from somebody like that, it's going to be quality. But beyond the individual people, and it's not a commercial for John Cope. I just actually happen to like him a lot. Um, Beyond individual people like that, anything you buy is it's crazy. It's crazy.
Are you
We'll
done?
do more.
Okay.
We'll do more. I can't even go there. I have so many thoughts on that.
Hello, 672E Galaxy. Josh Holman says, good to be here.
It's good to have you here, Josh. Look, Winnie. Winnie, look. Winnie.
Hey, Tim.
Oblivious.
Let's see. Did the Fairmont and Ram Charger sell yet? Oh, he's talking about Steve Magnanti.
Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, a lot of stuff sold. His magazines sold. A couple of the cars. So I talked to him. What was the day I went live with Jeff? That was Thursday. I talked to him. I talked to Steve Wednesday, and a lot of the stuff had already been sold. So, but he's still, guy's in a coma for 6 months. You know what I mean? It's like, and he can't go back to the junkyard. He's going to be doing stuff with Hog 10 Classics. You see, he's been doing a bunch of videos with them. And when we were talking the other day, we were just brainstorming different ideas, things he can do to keep content rolling on his channel, but without actually having to go to the junkyard. Because that, for the foreseeable future, that's kind of out of the question. His motor skills are not up to, you know.
Let's see. Greetings from Europe. It's 2:20 a.m. here right now. Max Supercar says.
Nice, good time, good time.
Zero says, will Fudgy the Whale make the race?
Yes, Fudgy will definitely make the race. I've got the cooler. We got to pick up some ice. Tomorrow I go order Fudgy the Whale over at the Publix here, and we should have it. Definitely have it before we're ready to go. Fudgy the Whale. But yeah, I've been practicing. I've been doing the Zen stuff. Right, doing all this meditations, and I hit the Ouija board. For insight and stuff like that. So
Yeah, no.
I'm ready.
No, you haven't done the Ouija board.
I'm ready.
Oops. Bottom line, he's alive and can only go up from here. Yes,
Yes.
Daniel.
Yeah.
He said he can't wrench. Can he not wrench?
No,
Yeah, okay. I didn't know.
he's jacked. For now, he's getting better. He's better than he should be. For all intents and purposes. So he's got some will. Let me tell you, he's definitely got some drive and some will. So he's doing great. He's doing great. And with everybody's help, he'll be doing a little bit greater.
Elusito says, lately I've been on a rush to learn about car and engine stuff, and I found your channel through First Engine Work series. Gotta say, you do really good work explaining to someone who doesn't know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Are you going to live stream the race?
I don't think we're going to get a very good signal out there, to tell you the
probably
truth.
not.
I doubt it.
Yeah,
I doubt it.
It's not a good idea.
Yeah, but Jamie will be filming it. We'll be filming it. It'll probably be exactly like the race with Andy.
Zero says Parker Brothers Mystical Spirit Communication board game. Ha ha ha. You mean demons.
Hey, before the internet, that's all we had, man. It was the Ouija board.
Oh God. All right.
Same
Next.
demonic stuff. Just
Tony, will you be roping Jamie into staying a bit and doing free labor around the shop?
Of course. Of course. Mama didn't raise a fool.
Eeny, meeny, chili, beany, yeah. Tony, what's the better way to regulate your engine operating temperature? Changing the thermostat or controlling the fan on-off times?
Probably the thermostat. Or, excuse me, it's really a combination of both. I mean, the fan, in theory, the fan should only really be necessary in traffic. You know, when you're running too slow for air to be pushed through the grill. Once you're over like 10 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour, the fan shouldn't really be doing anything at all. So thermostat's probably more accurate way.
Let's see. How close are you to those power block guys?
They're about 25 miles away.
Corey Gallant says, huge shout out from PEI Canada. Love the content.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Squeegee board, yeah. Squeegee.
Some people like the Magic 8 Ball. It's more compact. You know what I'm saying? Gives you a more direct answer. You get it quicker that way. But I prefer the old school. You know.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
not. Let's see. I always thought about tying E-fan controls into a VSS.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is he talking to you?
I don't. I think he's talking to somebody else.
Okay, maybe he is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jamie Mooper intern.
He's not an intern. He knows his shit.
Yeah. Sorry, Tony, we don't have any comments. That's it. They stopped.
What happened now?
Comments stopped.
Uh-oh.
Fubar, I'm sending you merch. Yeah, Fubar gets new t-shirts and stuff.
Okay.
He's going out not Monday because it's a holiday, right?
Yes.
So Tuesday.
Did you send Zero's package out?
I
yet?
sent Zero's package.
You sent Zero's package.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Fubar is going out on Tuesday. So expect a package, Fubar. You really don't need a fan after 35 to 40 miles an hour. That dog seems to have passed by quite a few times. Has he?
What happened?
She?
Oh, she.
They're all she's.
Oh, yeah. All my dogs are she's.
It's winning.
I'm the bitch master.
No, you're not. How are you? Don't say stupid stuff like that. How are you going to get ready to eat Fudgy the Whale? Are you doing push-ups and sit-ups?
I got plenty of room for Fudgy the Whale. That's no problem. She's doing the flying thing again.
Good. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
She did it. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it. The dog.
Oh,
seemed
nope,
to
there
be
she
in
just did it
control
again.
of
Oh.
me. God, I have to watch the dog.
Oh, guys.
Oh.
The
Wait.
arm is a mess.
Yeah, it is. I didn't clean up. She just jumped over the driveway. I don't know. What is she doing, everybody? Can you tell me? This is kind of insane.
She's jumping over imaginary obstacles.
Yeah. The jumping is hilarious. It's pretty funny. Kind of crazy. Are you done, Winnie? All right, we're done. Okay. So when
Wow.
it rains,
She just poured on the speed going that way.
Did
You
she?
missed it.
Zola doesn't like to go to the bathroom on the grass. She decides the patio.
You're
is
missing all the
better.
good stuff.
Oh, jeez.
Look, this was just crazy.
All right. Springy lass, yeah. Winnie's got the zoomies, yeah.
All
Where you
right.
going, Winnie? You done?
I guess she's done.
All right. Okay. Oh my goodness.
But as soon as she turned the camera away, the dog poured on the speed like you wouldn't believe. She got like down on the ground and just ripped. and then she came back around and hopped. all the way back.
She needs a cape, yeah. Hi Tony, any recommendations on the Quadrijet for a 1981 turbo Trans Am that was completely rebuilt, but it's still throwing flames out the back?
Throwing flames out the back?
Yeah, she said.
That's not usually a good sign. What was it? What was the question again?
Any recommendations on the Quadrijet for a 1981 turbo Trans Am that was completely rebuilt, but it's still throwing flames out the back?
That's an ignition problem, a timing problem. It's not a carburetor problem. I don't know. Listen, there's like 1,000 different things that it could be, and I can't even really start to guess at it. But you're definitely, it's not a carburetor issue. But shooting flames out the exhaust is not a carburetor issue.
E-Fog says agility. Yes, she started agility last week. She took her first class.
We played with all different things. We had her chasing sheep around. She was smelling things. All kinds of. We tried like every activity with her, but she was born to do agility. Everything else is just like, no, agility.
It's a lot of work. It's very hard.
It's okay. It's worth it.
It's not easy. It's worth it. You're not doing it.
I gotta pay for it.
Right. It's not even expensive. How about a series where Tony secretly films at a consignment dealership and then does a voiceover like John Stossel?
Okay.
Oh boy.
So there's.
I think everybody knows who Tony is now.
I can't get away with it. But I am going. I don't know if we're going to do it tomorrow or the next day, because Garage 54 did a video. I want to cover tomorrow. But I'm gonna put a call out to people who have had dealings with consignment lots, and it doesn't matter with consignment dealers, all of them, but any region or whatever. And I want them to tell their stories. As long as they can back up the story with paperwork showing that they bought the vehicle from X dealer and that this is what happened, as long as they can confirm that the car came from the dealer and these are the problems that it had when it came from the dealer, I want people to tell their stories. And I think that's going to be a regular ongoing thing, because somebody's got to do something about this. We've already done like probably 30 videos now by this point.
You're not going to make everybody care about what they buy. Like, you're just not. Like, you can make as many videos as you want. You can point out stuff till the cows come home, but you're not going to get through to everybody.
The point is,
do what they want to do.
With enough exposure, we could put a dent in these guys. And that's really what it comes down to.
I don't know. There's too many of them, and too many people that don't see those videos.
Don't underestimate what we can accomplish.
Okay. Hello everyone, happy Memorial Weekend, Dr. Art says.
What's going on, Dr. Art? He's been working on Big Richard. Last I saw, he's got the motor and trans in place. So now it's a matter of connecting the dots and making a shit run.
John M says, unfortunately, we don't see the car for what it is. We see our dreams. You're a dream killer, Tony. You're a dream killer, and that's why people hate you.
I just had this conversation last night. I was out on a bike, and I was talking to another kid on a bike, and we got into this whole conversation about. And I said, this isn't bike specific. It applies to cars too. That unfortunately most people, when they get involved in vehicles, right, are either buying their ego or their dreams. Okay? And when you buy either your ego or you buy your dream, you end up on the short end of the stick. And it doesn't matter if it's like I said, cars, motorcycles, anything collectible. It never works out.
The Quiet Driver 97 says, bringing attention to disingenuous car flippers may help people avoid worse things like shady house flippers. Scams are everywhere, and if you can help someone open their eyes.
We live in the age of the scam. Everything is a scam. Like literally 100% across the board, everything is a scam. So, you know, but you got to take care of your little corner of the world. You know what I mean? And this is my little corner of the world, and I'm going to do what I can. I can't do anything about the government. I can't do anything about the WEF. I can't do anything about the Fed. I can't do anything about any of that stuff, but I could do something about shady car dealers.
See, 21st century business climate. Well, I think it's kind of always been like this.
Say that again?
This is not a new phenomenon.
It's
There's been snake oil salesmen since day one.
Yeah,
So-
but see, no, it's reached new levels. It's reached new levels, and part of it has to do with the evolution of technology.
Well, people have more money than they ever have before.
People have more debt than they've
Right,
ever had
yeah,
before.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It mostly, from what I could see, she's just doing the thing again.
Yeah, it's fast.
She's like lightning and filthy. She's running through mud.
If I could get her to do that when we're doing agility, that'd be great.
She will. She will. She's only 11 months old.
Yeah, but she's also chasing birds.
It's okay. She's getting her
No
practice on.
birds and agility.
A lot of it has to do with technology, and I was going to do a video on this too, or include it in the video I want to do. But I'll save that for the video. I don't want to talk about it now.
Okay. Dreams are best worked up to in small steps. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
Yep.
How are Greg all doing out there?
We're doing, and then some. We're doing great plus. Yeah. What?
What was that noise?
I don't know. Do you see what she's doing?
Yeah, I know.
She's made an obstacle course out of trees and bushes.
Right. She has her own agility course.
She's making her own agility course.
With invisible jumps. Invisible hurdles.
I think she's a reincarnated champion agility
Oh,
dog.
you think that's it?
Well, she goes through the motions. She's never been on an agility course, but she does the agility things.
Mm-hmm. But I think every dog does that.
Maggie never did that.
Sure she did. When
No.
she was a puppy, yeah, she did. I think she did. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. China's messing with the weather, is it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like how two $50 concert tickets cost $185 after the fees. Yeah, I looked at a concert and I was like, you're joking, right? You're kidding me, right? With the prices? Holy moly.
You know,
Not worth it. It's just, I'll put the video on.
you can afford it. It's not the
No, I
price.
can afford it.
It's the scumminess
Yeah,
of it.
it's like insulting.
Exactly. You know what I mean? It's like
Come on now.
if you told me the ticket's $300, fine. Here's $300.
Right.
But if you tell me the ticket's $100, and then by the time you take it in this fee, that tax, this tax, the other tax, blah 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 blah, it's $300. Well, fuck you.
Right. Yeah.
It's just like the bike I was gonna buy,
Which bike?
the Honda. Well, there's been a couple of bikes now that I've had dealings with. You know, it's like, no, just no. I'm not. You know, I'm not gonna play those games.
Right. Alright. This time around, Dodge ain't coming back.
Nope, I don't believe it is. I think Stellantis is actually going out of its way to kill the brand.
Let's see. John M says Kiwi just posted that the consignment dealer stepped up on that Mustang. Your rant worked for this case.
What happened now?
Kiwi just posted that the consignment dealer stepped up on that Mustang. Your rant worked for this case.
Yeah, well, you know what? The consignment dealer wouldn't have done jack
Right.
if it wasn't for the
hadn't done it.
video.
Yep. Nope. Nope. Let's see. Hey Tony, what's the story on my green duster in the background?
It's just parked there. It's just parked there. We did the body work and painted it, I guess, about 4 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just been sitting back here deteriorating.
Yeah, you should probably sell it.
Should probably sell it.
Yeah, it's just sitting there. It's really not going anywhere or doing anything. Your duster is lonely. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Do you want to buy it? It's okay. You want to buy it? How much, Tony?
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. I was going to just throw it on eBay anonymously.
You gonna throw it on eBay?
I thought about it. I've thought about
I
it.
think it's a good idea.
I've thought about it.
It needs a headliner, right?
It needs a headliner and it has a hole in the floor about yay big where the
But everything else
water
is really
leaked on
pretty
it.
nice.
It's a rust. Other,
Yeah, the
other than
seats
the
are nice,
floorboard,
everything
it's
is nice.
rust free. It's the quarters, everything. The front
Trunk
fenders,
is
the dog
good.
legs.
Runs and drives, yes it does. And it's a stick.
Yep. Slant 6 3-speed.
Well, what do you think you get for that? 38,000, Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a joke, everybody. I'm referencing the Mustang that he just did a video on.
I think it's probably worth between 8 and 10.
Yeah, probably. It's a really solid car. Start the bids at 10, Mike Batista says. Zero says 36 to 38. I'll take care of it for you, Tony. Give her here, Speed Demon says. UTG knows what he's got. I would hope so at this point, right?
You see the numbers. The only thing the only reason I hesitate to get rid of it is because it is so original, and
It is. It
I'm
really
afraid
is. It
that
drives nice.
I'm
Actually.
afraid
Like,
it
feels
drives like a brand new car.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid that it goes to somebody who just says, "Oh, I'm just gonna pro street this thing," and it's just, I would rather give the car to somebody who'll take care of it than sell it to somebody who's gonna butcher it.
Well, you never know. Really.
You never know. But like I said, that's the only reason I'm hesitant.
You need a goodbye video if you sell it, Rocco says.
What do you say?
You need a goodbye video if you sell it, Rocco says.
I never really bonded with it. I drove it for
Yeah.
maybe a month on and off.
Yeah, it
And
was never
it's been sitting ever since.
You should probably move it, the tires and everything.
I did. I drove it around the block. Remember when we
Yeah.
did the fence or whatever it was? I had to
Long
move
time
something, and I drove it a little bit around the block. Motor still runs good.
I'd rather have the Duster than the Mustang. Like, that would pipe save lives. So did you see that GTX? They want 25 for that, and that's with a 446 pack and a 440. So 440.
Which GTX was that?
It's over here in Chapel Hill. Car is solid. It needs to be put together. It has everything.
Yeah, I
for
remember
it.
you showed me.
It's nice. I mean, nice if you want a product.
Yeah, the only problem, so it's 25 grand and it's a part,
Mm-hmm.
but it's going to be another $20,000 worth of miscellaneous. Odds and ends, doodads, trinkets. You know what it is when you buy a car. In
Yeah, but
pieces.
we wouldn't spend $20,000 putting it together.
Oh, me now.
No, it'd be like $10. We could buy some primer. $10. We're good.
I don't want any more cars.
No, I know. We have too many.
Yeah.
You keep saying that, but you keep buying XJs, right?
Yes.
If you want, go look at the GTX in Chapel Hill, Tennessee. It's very nice. Have an auction, maybe. Hello, Two Hats.
What's going on, Jeff?
If you buy your dream, you get the short end of the stick. Yeah, you're looking for a car of the 50s whose company went bust.
Yeah. You want your dream, you have to actually build your dream. You can't buy your dream.
Right.
You can't buy your dream. And most of the time it falls short because the thing that's in your head never matches, the material thing never matches the thing that's in your head.
Barracuda says, has Tony been keeping up appearances?
Have I been what?
Keeping up appearances?
Yes.
If we get another female dog ever, I'm going to name her Hyacinth.
Okay.
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 Do you like that?
I like that.
Hyacinth. It's kind of long for a dog, so I'd have to call her like Hi or something. Three syllables. It's too many.
It got hot back here all
It
of a
is hot.
sudden.
That duster would look great with a NASCAR style boom tube in front, the rear wheel.
See? That's why I don't sell it.
That's why he doesn't want to sell it.
That's why it's sitting here and why I haven't sold it. Because exactly that reason. Because somebody's going to do that to this poor car. It survived. It survived intact for 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And somebody's going to take, oh no, I'm going to put 340 in there and this, that, and the other thing. Jack it up. Oh God, no. It's a survivor. It should be honored the way it is.
Oh, David Bird says, "Hey Tony, are you guys aware of Steve Mack's situation?"
Yes, we already covered that about 20 minutes ago.
You can go back in the video.
Yes, you can go back in the video.
Seriously,
And if anybody's
yeah.
curious, Steve does have a GoFundMe up. He's probably cleared his goal by now. I would say probably,
He's close to it, probably.
or come close to it. But don't let that stop you. If you have a couple extra dollars and you can spare them, take care of Steve.
You're talking to each other. That bird is calling Mothman 07. Maybe. Is she alright?
Mothman is about the only thing we haven't had in the backyard here yet.
Maybe we have. Team Max do a video review on it? Oh, I don't know.
What's that now?
He lives too far away. The car, the duster.
Oh.
Do a video review on it.
No, if I list it, I'm going to list it on eBay and it'll be anonymous.
Nobody would know that it was up.
No.
Well, that doesn't help sell it.
What's that?
That doesn't really help sell it. Nobody knows the car is up.
Carl's selling on his own merits.
Okay. Biggest lesson is keeping it simple, stock parts and analog.
I say if the car had been stripped at some point, but it's got its original engine, original transmission, original carburetor, original everything. You open the car and it's like original, just like the day it was born. And it's just like, oh man, you know, I hate to see it be ripped apart.
Nicely good spec. I'm not reading that because I don't want to get Tony started. Can I have the Duster or 73 Roadrunner? My screen always asking.
No, the Roadrunner's definitely not for sale.
Luke Walker says, I will buy it off eBay and drop a crate honey in it. See?
It'll just sit here for another couple of years then.
Okay, Chris Freemaster says, I would buy the Duster and leave it exactly as is. Stevie B says, Tony, question. Hello, guys. Did you wear a mask when you sprayed the green duster? That's the video I found you. Just ask me.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't think so. But you did wear one with the charger. You wore a breather with the charger.
Yeah, because everybody kept giving me grief about that.
But, like, it was bad to breathe that stuff in. So I was filming it. It was not.
You cough it out the next day.
No,
It's
you
all right.
No, you don't.
I'm 62 years
All right.
old. I've been doing this
Still
stuff
have to take care of yourself.
since I'm a baby, and I'm just fine. I'm just fine.
Iceman 2K10 says, Uncle Tony, what is the story on the Imperial that was put up? You and Stunker were talking about it. Was it for a magazine?
That was Hot Rod Magazine did a story called Caddy Hack, where they took and this is years ago. This is back in the 80s or very early 90s, and they took a caddy and they just kept cutting weight off of it to see how fast it would go. So the people at Mopar Action, after I left, because I had nothing to do with this, they did it with an Imperial. And I don't know how fast they went, but it was the same basic concept. Just keep taking stuff off the car until you can't take anything else off. It's the engine and chassis, and see how fast it goes. So that's what that was about.
Kilo Marquez says, hey Tony, I've got a slight miss at Idleland Park fine under load and accelerating. Any thoughts?
Say that again now?
Oh, I gotta go back and find it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know where it is. I've got a slight miss at idle and park. It's fine under load and accelerating. Any thoughts?
Probably vacuum related, vacuum leak. Too much initial advance can give you that. But it's so broad, man. It's so broad. I can't like really pinpoint that. Like so many different types of misses, you know. But I'd say probably vacuum leak or carburetor adjustment related.
A Hearth 3-speed 4-shift
What about it?
in the Duster?
Yes.
Yes. Rusty Dreams Garage says, can you explain how the propane injection works in a little more detail?
If I understood it better, I would explain it to you. It's one of the reasons why I'm doing it, is because I really don't know. I'm going to learn about this stuff.
Dean Stevenson says, I blame the French.
It's
Doesn't
always the
everybody-
French's fault. Always.
It's decided that Duster is going to the dog as its first car. Maybe. Mexican Specs says, Tony, did you see parts of Mexico got heavy snow? It was like 3 feet in Puebla. They never had snow before. Really?
No, I know there's a weird weather pattern that came through here. Hey! Uh-oh, dog fight. Come here, Maggie. Stay by me. Stay here. Yes, good girl. You stay right here.
French connection. Yeah.
Hey, shush. Look, bark collar. Yeah, that's right.
We had some 80-mile-per-hour gusts last night. Wild nonsense. Oh, we had huge hail here a little while ago. Like big, like...
Size of television sets.
No, quarter. It was at least quarter size or a little larger. It was big. It was really bad. I agree with Maggie.
There was one hailstone that was the size of a folding chair.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was bad.
Really? That's a possible Mexican. They don't get snow in Mexico, Stray Bullet says. No snow in Mexico. So is that why you were late? Just hail? It was a lot of hail. You have no idea. We couldn't decide if we were going to do it outside or inside.
Now
If
she's
it
doing.
was supposed to hail again. And then my computer only had not my computer, my iPad only had 35% on it because I forgot to plug it back in. So I
She's
plugged it in
doing-
for a few more minutes.
She's doing zoomies and leaps with a bone in her mouth now.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Watch, we'll go to class and she'll just look at me and bark at the other dogs. She won't do anything. Yeah, she's great in the yard. A hailstone the size of a lean burn computer from an R body, Andrew Button says.
We had all different kinds. Everything was killed in the area.
Oh, oh my gosh. Hailstone the size of a lean burn? Yeah, I read that. Carbs and points make me a happy person, JC DeCaro.
Me too. Well, I gotta tell you though, I took the so I try to exercise the various vehicles, and I took the Red XJ Mission Improbable for like a little rip this morning, just to get the fluid circulating, charge the battery, and all of that. Damn, that thing runs good. Like it's ridiculous. First and second gear is just second gear. First gear is pretty intense, you know, because of the torque multiplication. You know, it's got a 385 first gear and a 308 rear gear, but and it spins a lot. You can't really get a good sense of acceleration in first gear, but second gear, man, that thing pulls hard. Like it's ridiculous for what it is. So I gotta give the injection system, Dr. Art, and the injectors credit for that.
very strange time of the year for snow. It snowed in Mexico. Wait a minute. It didn't snow in Mexico.
I think the upper atmosphere does all kinds of crazy stuff.
Huh?
It may have snowed, but did it
It's
stick?
May.
Oh, don't say that now. I was at the Olympics of drag racing in Wisconsin, Memorial Day weekend, like 1992,
Wisconsin, though.
and it was snowing. Like they had to put off. There was a delay for snow, so.
That's Wisconsin, not Mexico. I heard Streetside Classics gave that guy with a Mustang a full refund.
I should hope so. I don't know. I haven't had any follow up on it at all.
I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, but that's besides the point. If they did it, they only did it because 140,000 people have seen that video so far. 140,000 of their potential customers have seen the video. So yes, they're going to do the right thing, right? But that's besides the point. How did that car end up on their lot? How did it end up getting sold in the first place? If it wasn't for the video, if it wasn't for the exposure, they would have told that guy the same thing they tell everybody else. Hey, you bought it. So yes, I'm glad they did the right thing by him, but why did they do the right thing by him? Let's see them do the right thing by everybody else.
Right. Okay, I'm not saying anything. I have my own thoughts on that. All right. Let's see. Andrew Button says I had a Briarwood XJ. The wood was good for at least a few tenths in the quarter. I think it ran 11 flat. How big was the underside on that car? Iceman has asked me. The underside. Oh, I don't know.
I didn't spend any time on there. The only thing is I looked underneath and they did some crazy shit with the exhaust to make it fit.
No.
Well,
No, you're kidding, right?
yeah, because the engine was up like this, so the headers were
No
pointing down,
way.
so it had like a Z-shaped exhaust to get the exhaust back up to the floor pan of the car. It was weird. I've never seen anything like it.
Does nobody that works there know anything about cars? No?
I guess not.
No? Nothing, right?
I guess not.
Amelia could get a job there, I guess. With her automotive knowledge.
What I would like to do is challenge any of the local dealers to let me randomly pick a car off their
They
lot.
won't let you. They won't let you look.
No, not even me. Not even me. I'll send an impartial mechanic to go check the car
They
out.
won't let anybody look. They
They won't-
know what they're doing, Tony.
They know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but let's see them address it on a video that'll get 100,000 views.
Okay, so DOA Garage says Streetside Classics should start paying Kiwi for inspections. Then they would have no inventory.
They would have no inventory. At least half the cars on any of their lots. I'm not saying they're not Streetside Classics. And I'm not saying that they don't have some good cars. I'm sure there are some solid cars on their lots, right? So, and not just Streetside, but all of these people. I'm certain that there are some solid cars there. But I'm also certain, because of what I've seen with my own two eyes, stuff that really defies belief, that probably half of them are where you say that's not usable, for whatever reason, or that's not survivable for whatever reason. So, I don't know.
Talking to each other. Oh my
Maggie.
goodness. Good morning. Let's see. UT. Ever find grandma that only drove on Sundays? Grandma? You mean grandma car that only drove on
I
Sundays?
had a white Volare wagon, 318 4-speed overdrive that I bought from an old lady in this is back on Staten Island. You remember that car?
What was it?
The white Volare wagon with the 318 and the 4-speed? Blue interior.
How long did you own it? Like
You
a week?
used it, I think. Yeah, maybe a week or two.
I don't know.
Yeah. But that
a
was
long time ago.
the classic little old lady.
Yeah.
Zero option car.
Little Bibles, a lot, yeah. 08. Let's see. I go Hemmings and check out some cars. When I see stateside, I won't even click on it. If I see a car I like that they may have. Oh, no? Okay. Hemmings? Well, Hemmings is personal. Is that dealers or is that personal sellers?
I
No.
haven't
It
seen
used
it.
to be personal, individual sellers.
Hemmings was like a Bible for us for a long
Yeah.
time. You remember that, waiting for the new issue of Hemmings to come out?
Yeah, we would go through it.
Yeah.
Or the wanted.
The Jersey
Press.
One-Ed Press
Mhm.
and Hemmings were the two biggies. That was
I
back
used
in the
to go to
80s.
lots of delis being like, do you have the one-ear press?
Yep.
Do you have the one-ear press?
Yep.
No, not yet? Okay, when you get in the one-ear press.
Yep. Those are the days.
And we used to go through the newspaper because they were classifieds in the newspaper
Every
too.
day. Every day.
Dodge, Plymouth. And then the Plymouth section used to get smaller and smaller and smaller. Remember that?
Yep.
There were always Dodges. Can't you keep those animals quiet?
No.
You mean the birds or the dogs? The birds? No. The dogs? No.
It's like, I guess in general, no?
No. The answer is no, we can't. We can't. We're in our backyard. This is where we live. And this is what goes on here. There you go. Ari's here. I've seen it all now, Ari says.
Ari!
What have you seen, Ari? Hello? He says howdy. Tell them dogs you are alive. Yeah, she don't care. She don't care. I speak some dog. Woof, woof, bark. Good.
I think she wants her own channel.
Probably. I don't have time. Let's see.
Well, she's a control freak. She would want to do everything herself.
Mm.
It's a border collie.
You think so?
Yeah.
Everything would have to be in order and together. She's trying to herd the birds. Like, she doesn't like the fact that they're flying around. She's trying to make them all go in together in one bunch. So that's why she's barking and chasing them because they're driving her nuts. Beagle Bob says, have I missed any conspiracy theories? No.
Not yet.
How's about a live feed from a dog park? Absolutely not.
No, we're done with dog
No.
parks.
There's been so many fights at the dog park.
Yeah, we've
People
been.
leave bloody, their dogs leave bloody, like dangerous injuries, like deadly. No.
Yeah, we used to go
It's
to
a
the bark
really
park.
bad place. Please don't take your dogs to the bark park.
We used to go to the bark park like
I always hated
a
it.
couple of times a week.
People don't watch their dogs. They don't know what to do with their dogs. They're not trained. They're
They come in there
aggressive.
with pit bulls that aren't
Yeah.
fixed, and it's like, yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
Yeah, they try and like be all powerful with their pit bull.
Mm.
I like, some people are freaking crazy. So please don't go to the dog park. Do everything with your dog but that.
Yep.
It's not a good place to be. Let's see. Ari says, I saw a 68 Charger eating some grass off the Highway 67. I wonder if the owner would part with it. Looked rough. What?
Go knock on the door.
Yeah. Go get it.
What year was it?
Ari, we gotta send you some t-shirts too. A 68 Charger.
What's the worst that can happen? Go knock on the door.
Let's see.
There's a 67 Charger for $1,000.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and the body is all there. It's like a rust-free body, but the interior is missing, the glass is missing. It was a big block car. This was on Marketplace. I saw it yesterday.
Yeah.
Someplace in Kentucky.
Really? Iceman just put into some constitutional silver. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Pitbull unfixed coming to the door.
What was that?
He said Pitbull unfixed coming to the door. I don't know.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy because they go in there and they go on the attack.
Yeah,
You know?
some of them, like one of the time with Lily, her and a pit bull, they were in a staring match, and I had to step in between them, which I shouldn't have freaking done, but like I have to protect my dog.
Because it's a shame. You go there when the bark park is like, you know, it's crowded, it's active, right? And there's like 25 dogs running around, and they're all having fun, and there's like poodles and collies.
I hate to
and
say that some people actually like the fact that their dogs are aggressive.
yes, and then
bully
you'll
other
get somebody
dogs.
walk in there and
Like people are actually like into that. Like
yeah, and the
I'm
dog's
not
wearing like a
having it.
spike collar,
Yeah.
and yeah,
I'm not freaking having
and
it.
it's like you know,
That's dog abuse, if you ask me.
it is. It only takes one. It only takes one.
Dog park conspiracy is coming up. It's not a good place. They're run by the CIA. Dog parks, are they? Run, yeah, they're run by the CIA. You think so? I don't know. It's just a lot of people not paying attention to their animals, which is really sad.
Well, it's just a lack of self-awareness.
And then when they end up bloody, they're like, "Oh my gosh, what happened?"
Hello. Are you done? You done making your zoomies? She's drenched.
Is she?
She needs a bath. She's like all mud. Her
The
whole
good thing
bottom
with
is
border collies,
brown.
when they dry, you can just brush them out, and they're fine. You don't have to give them a bath all the time. Okay, how's about a sheep farm with the collie live stream? Yeah, you know, a sheep farm would be lovely. It really would be lovely, but we don't have. We can't do sheep farm right now.
We don't have what?
We can't do sheep farm right now.
No, we don't. It takes more manpower than
Yeah.
we have. There's just only so many hours in the
And
day.
money. It's not cheap.
Where you going? I thought the lantern was enough.
It's not enough.
This is.
You were dark. Let's see. Usually aggressive dogs are pretty chill with me. I guess nature has kept their sense of mortality intact. Well, that's good, Ari. I mean, and it really depends on the dog. You know, it's not all pit bulls, obviously.
No, some pit bulls are awesome.
Yeah, some of them are obviously awesome, but
It's
for
the
some reason,
owners.
some people choose those dogs
Right.
to bully other dogs, and I
Right.
don't know why they do that. I really don't.
Right. Nothing against pit bulls.
Right.
I think they're fantastic.
Notice how dogs resemble the owners in temperament. Yes, Charlton, this is absolutely true.
Yep.
You can tell a lot about the owners by the type of dog that they have.
Yeah. And I feel bad for the dogs.
Yeah, it's
Because
not the dog's fault.
the pit bulls are not like that. I've known pit bulls, and they're just mushes. They're awesome dogs. I'm pretty sure Lily is part pit bull. 'Cause
Yeah, she probably has something.
her coloring and her jaw, they're fantastic dogs. But the types of people, you know, same thing like with Rottweilers, you know, it's the type of people who are drawn to them that they're trying to, like, they're going to live vicariously through the toughness of their dog. And it's just like, what is
Right.
wrong with, you know?
I know. Nothing new under the sun. It's always been.
I support owner euthanasia.
No.
Yes,
Tony.
I do.
Dada Le Breton says, I just got out of my cousin's apartment and there was this 100-pound American bully mix of pit bull and bulldog playing around her 1-year-old grandson. I was freaked at first, but the dog is friendly.
Yes.
See, they can be friendly, but then sometimes you never know, and especially if you don't know where you got them from. If you're getting them from the pound and you don't know their history, you don't know. There's no way to know. They could be fine 1 minute and not fine the next minute.
I would say
sucks.
the only dogs that I get concerned with, that it's the breed that you got to be careful of, is Dobermans, because they're notorious.
Dobermans?
Dobermans. Yeah, their
I don't feel
skull.
that way about them.
What's that?
I don't feel that way about them.
Their skull is too small for their brain, and they.
You think that? I don't think that's true.
Well, I've seen
I think
it.
they're very smart. There's a
They're smart,
woman
they're very
at
smart.
the club that has like a Doberman that's like crazy obedience trained. She sells at everything. She's always getting award after award after award. So I mean, her Dobies are really nice and
Yes.
calm and sweet and so well trained.
But
it's
they're
ridiculous.
but they are known to snap.
I guess depending on the a lot has to do with their genetics.
Yeah.
You can argue about that too, but I'm not gonna argue about that. Min pins have too much energy, possibly. I had to unalive one of my neighbor's pit bulls a while back. I am so sorry. That has to be a freaking horrible thing. That's horrible. Tom James says Dobies can snap. You know. Every dog has its issues. You know.
Dobermans always had that reputation that they could be cool 1 minute and the next minute
Right.
they go nutty. I'm not saying it applies to all of them. It's just that that's the reputation that they had.
Problem is, if and when they bite, like any dog, it's ugly. That is the problem. It's like, okay, they can bite you like any other dog, except when they bite you, you better have a stick to pry their mouth open because they're not going to let go. Because that's their genetics. That's how they're bred. Favorite type of cheese? What's your favorite type of cheese, honey?
I like Swiss. Well, it just depends. Like grilled cheese, I like just American cheese. I like Swiss on burgers and stuff like that. I like provolone on sandwiches. It just depends.
So Matthew Ward says something. He says, chows are psycho. So I'll tell you something. Like when I was a kid and we used to go to dog shows, we showed all the time, like every weekend. My mother would say, don't go near the chows. And I was a kid, like I would walk all over the dog show. She's like, whatever you do,
Don't go near the chows.
don't go near the chows. Because she knew they were aggressive.
I'm aggressive.
Tony needs one of those truffle sniffing miniature pigs.
She what?
You need a truffle sniffing miniature pigs.
There's a lot of money in truffles.
Yeah. Not where we are.
No.
Chows bite, yeah. Yeah.
Woodbury.
They're not nice.
There's truffles in Woodbury.
Or are there?
Yep.
Chow breed is very old. It is very old. Have you ever been to Amish country, Tony?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. One of the tracks that we frequent is like right in the middle of Amish country.
Oh yeah, they waved to us the last time we
Yeah.
pulled in. They were fixing the fence or something, and you guys waved at us.
Yeah. And
They're very friendly.
and in when I was in New York,
You know, I might become Amish.
I
I think
mean,
it's a possibility for me at this point in my life.
they may have it right. I
think
don't
so.
know. And up in New York, Maple Grove Raceway in Pennsylvania, that's in Amish country also.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've been passing Amish my whole life.
Excruciatingly sharp cheddar. You like sharp cheddar?
No.
What are your plans for Memorial Day?
This is it.
See, I
I'm
might
doing
do
it.
laundry.
Yeah, laundry.
Laundry.
She's gonna do laundry.
I might paint the bathroom.
Nice.
Yeah. Right. You should do a day in the life.
They'd be bored to death. They would be bored to death.
Laundry, painting, training the dog. What? I want to stop shaving my armpits. No. Are you crazy?
I stopped shaving my armpits.
Did you?
Yeah.
Let's see. Apple bobbin? What? Tony, did you see Steve Maggs is selling his 62 Dodge cop car, Dragon? Daggone shame. Would have been a fantastic film.
We covered. I talked to Steve last week, and we covered all of that earlier. So just go back and I don't want to keep going over this, but just go back to the beginning of this, and we talked about Steve. And his GoFundMe is active, so
Yes.
keep that in mind too. If you're inclined to help Steve, please do.
Yes, Stray Bullet. He says, I used to have an Akita. I love that breed, but they can be a little sketchy as well. Yeah, I was warned not to go near them too. No chows, no Akitas. Tony, any hints on shaving time off my Amish buggy 8 mile run?
So it's all in your horse, man, and what you're feeding it. I mean, the buggies are generally not very aerodynamic. I don't know what you could really do with that. I think it's mostly you're looking at the horse. You know, I would say you want to find something with the shortest legs possible, you know, for that grunt, right? And it depends on the distance. You go an eighth mile, I go with a short leg horse. You go in quarter mile, I go with a long leg horse. And the diet, you know. I'm sure you could slip us some you know, speed.
What?
I'm not condoning drugging
No.
horses, but
Oh.
there are ways, I'm sure.
Quiet Driver 97 says we had a great day in lab mix. He was the sweetest horse of a dog we ever had. I bet. Labs are great.
They are.
And Great Danes too. They're very sweet.
They don't live very long, though.
The elephant in the room, Labrador Retriever. We had one.
Yeah.
She was awesome. She
Lola.
was the best. Lola. We used to go swimming. She would jump into the water.
Winnie, look. Bark collar.
I was thinking about getting a lab. A black lab.
Maggie, look.
But we got a border collie. He passed at 14. Yeah, that's old for a big dog like that. 14.
Yeah, they generally have like hip problems and stuff, and they check out early. Maggie.
You might have to get her in the house. Tell her bread and bring her in.
Yeah.
If
Maggie, you want bread?
Me to get up?
Oh yeah, I'll get up. You keep them going. Come on.
All right. Tony's drinking Canada Dry again? Yeah, for now. Yes, German Shepherds are awesome. They do have hip problems. Oh, I'm sorry the dog's freaked your cat out, Mr. Nobody. Mothman season is here, yeah? Your dog, cookies. Cookies? Oh yeah, always cookies. Oh, Winnie ran out with her cookies.
Oops.
Oh, okay, Tony.
All right. Did you miss me?
Does anyone here want a cat? Ari's trying to get rid of his cat.
Yeah,
Ari,
mail it to me.
take care of your cat, Ari. they're like, they don't do anything, right? Cats?
Cats? No.
They really don't do a lot.
They kill a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Winnie.
Oh my
I guess they got their dog out next door.
Yeah, they do. What was that? Oh, it was a ruler. It's a big metal ruler
Yardstick.
that Tony. Yeah, Tony.
It's an aluminum yardstick.
That's what fell. Tony needs a shop cat. No. Tony's not a cat person.
I'm not really a cat person. I got nothing against them.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a dog person.
Ari says no. This cat is very needy and overly involved. Is he like DeSoto used to be? DeSoto's in everything. When he needs more espresso. No, she doesn't.
Please. She loves coffee. She loves coffee. So does Maggie. The two of them, when I'm having coffee in the morning, the two of them just wait. You know, they always get to the bottom of the cup and they're just like, my coffee.
JC says my cat Mopar kills the mice. Nice. I'm happy for you. I'm really actually jealous because we have mice.
We have mice. But when we had a cat, the cat wouldn't kill the mice.
No, he wouldn't kill
the
the
cat
mice.
would kill everything outside. Anything. It didn't make any difference.
No.
Bunnies, frogs, birds. It just killed. It was a killing machine.
Mm-hmm.
But we had mice running everywhere.
You need to replace DeSoto. It's just not the same without him. Honestly, I don't think that Winnie would tolerate a cat.
No, we're
I
good.
think she
Yeah,
would kill it.
we're good.
She's very, she has a lot of drive. She's
No,
a high drive dog.
I had a beagle named Trixie.
She was great.
And Trixie,
She got all the mice.
yeah, she was a mouser.
Mm-hmm.
And she just, I mean, every last one of them, it was ridiculous. She was fast. You know, you wouldn't think it. You know, she was a little chubby kind of beagle. You know, like she had that lazy kind of look to her, but she was like a rocket when it came to like her you know, mouse snacks.
Yeah. Mice had to talk with the cat. Maybe that was it. I don't know. He would never go after them though. It was a little annoying, to be honest.
Do you remember when she would stalk in the kitchen?
Yeah.
she would
Because
just
in the winter, they'll squeeze through the garage
Yeah.
and come into the kitchen because they know it's warm and they know there's food in there. So she would just hunt
Trixie would just sit there and just. She knew they were coming in eventually.
Yep. You had a Spitz that lived to be 21. Wow, that's old.
A what?
A Spitz.
I'm not
It's a
familiar.
dog. Yeah, snake people are kind of creepy. I don't know. Do we have any snake people on here? I don't know. I wonder if the guy Death has a snake.
Oh, I haven't seen Death.
You haven't seen him?
No. I haven't seen him like this week yet.
Well, there are lots of mice in New York outside of the main city. We never had a mouse in our house in New York.
No.
We have mice here.
Yeah.
It's making me crazy. You don't understand, like how crazy it makes me. It's like I get rid of one and there's another one. Like where are they freaking coming from?
Yeah, it's bad. The mice here are bad. But New York, no, we never had any. But
The house
we
was
weren't
brand new and there were mice in here.
we weren't Staten Island. There were rats. Like we didn't have in our neighborhood.
see
The rats
rats.
stayed by the landfill. There's thousands of them, but they never really wandered up into the subdivisions.
Field mice, yeah, that's what they are. They're all over the place.
I think she's petered out.
She's never petered out.
Look at her.
No, she's not tired. Trust me. She's not tired. She'll get up in a minute. Let's see. Somebody's going to distribute a question. Single versus dual point distributor for the street. Jay Rodriguez.
A single will cover just about everything, you know. Dual point if you're regularly running over like 5,500 RPM, but a single point would take you right up there, always reliably to about 5,500 or so, thereabouts, and then from that point, dual point.
David Clark says my pit hated snakes, would shred them. Oh my goodness.
We haven't had any snakes here in years. We
No.
used to get them occasionally.
Yeah, it's been alright. We have little moles.
Yeah, we have moles, we have skunks.
I find them pulled out of the ground dead in the backyard all the time. Like they just kill them for fun.
Moles, skunks, rabbits, armadillos, possums, everything. Everything. It's the wild kingdom back here.
Mice are very cute, but they smell really bad. I don't know if anyone's noticed. Have you noticed, Tony?
What's that?
That mice smell really bad?
My sense of smell is like
Okay.
jack.
That's because you smoke. No weasels, though. This explains the mice, probably. I never met anyone who kept reptiles that seemed completely normal. Stray Bullet says.
It takes a certain type of person to be attracted to reptiles. I'm not knocking it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I never really got it.
No, I don't get it either. Well, you can enjoy it. That's good.
Yeah, if you enjoy it. I think the reptile thing is more like a hobby than a. It's like fish.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
like fish.
They're not really pets,
They're pretty
right?
though. Well, these
It's-
fish
it's a
are
hobby.
pretty.
Huh?
Fish are pretty. We used to have a beautiful fish tank
Yes. Yes.
in New York. I used to keep it really nice.
So like it's like the reptile thing is more or less like an extension of the fish thing. It's like okay, well, it can be out of the cage, you know, out of the tank. I think that's the appeal of those things.
Except they're not pretty.
Some of them are beautiful.
Yeah, like what? Name one.
Oh, I've seen lots of lizards and what I can't
You've seen
name
lots
them
of
because
beautiful lizards.
yes, they're all colorful and shit like that. And
Where?
I can't name them. I don't.
PetSmart.
Yeah, here and
he
there.
says PetSmart.
I mean, you're asking me like to be specific. I've seen beautiful snakes. I've seen beautiful lizards, but they don't.
Zero says I stay in a reptile-friendly house. I rent in the not friendly to reptiles portion of the house. That's funny. I know they are. Eh,
Tasty, tasty dinosaurs.
Iguanas are pretty. I guess. I
Wonder
don't
how many
know.
chickens I've eaten in my life.
Your brother used to have an iguana. Remember?
Yeah, that's right. My brother did have an
A
iguana.
big iguana.
Yeah. So that's a lizard.
Huh?
That's a lizard, isn't it?
Yes. Vince McKenzie says, dig your content, brother.
Thank you.
Say no to pet spiders. Pet spider.
You know, we haven't done in a long time. We used to do
What?
trivia and stuff.
We did, I know.
We haven't done anything fun in a long time.
I know. We haven't.
We need to get that going again.
What kind of trivia do you want to do?
I don't know. I think we need to get one of the mods on that.
Oh, I don't know.
We'll do
Do any
trivia.
of the mods want to do trivia?
We don't have to do it right now, but
I
maybe
know.
maybe for the
Not
next
right now.
live. We'll set up some awards, prizes, and shit like that.
UTG.
John Wilburn was
karaoke.
great for that.
Let's see. Tony, do you remember where the magazine office was in Canoga Park?
It was only there the one time.
You don't remember where it was?
No, I'm wrong. I was there a few times, but I don't remember. It was in a warehousey kind of area. I remember a lot of dark buildings. If that
You
makes
know
any
where it
sense.
was?
Like it wasn't in like a it was like a business park area. It wasn't like a like office park, that kind of thing. It was more like just a general business park.
G2 says, I have 4 pits, great with kids, but will kill anything that climbs into the yard.
What does he have?
4 pits.
Oh,
Well, it's good that they're good with kids. That's good.
as long as one doesn't come into the yard.
You mean some other kid,
Yeah.
somebody else's kid, maybe, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Just put up signs, teachers. Put up lots of signs. Trivia. Look, I know a lot of answers, but not a lot of questions. 0 says. Mexican Spike says we had a warehouse on Canoga Avenue. It was probably around there.
Probably. You're talking about this was 1993, I think it was. 92, 90. No, it was later than that. It was sometime in the middle 90s.
Yeah. Hello there from Australia. I see that red Mustang nonsense ain't good. I think we have some around here that do the same, as they have a nicely painted car up for sale and you can see it's a bodge job.
It's an epidemic and it's everywhere. Yeah, we've done probably 20 or 30 of them so far on this channel.
We've seen some hack jobs come through Kiwi's shop. What was the sketchiest car you have ever owned, drove?
Never anything that would fall under the category of the stuff that we've shown at Kiwi's place. That's a hard question to answer. Like sketchy in what respect?
I guess like Bondo and the frame rails or something.
I generally stay away from rusty cars. It's like, so we're in like a sweet zone over here because there's really very little. We have very little winter, so there's very little salt on the road, and we're far enough away from the Gulf and the ocean, so we don't get that salty condensation. So we're in like a sweet spot right here, and of all the cars that we own, all the vehicles that we own, like for instance, no rust on this thing. The Roadrunner, no rust. The white Roadrunner came from North Carolina. That has rust, and it needs to be, but nothing structural. Like the frame rails are perfect, the floors are even perfect, but the quarters, the bottom corners of the doors, some rust there. But really, pretty much everything we own is kind of rust free because
That Savoy was bad. It had
the
no
Savoy was
floors.
really bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
that
we
was
got rid of
bad.
that.
Yeah.
So I stay away from rusty cars.
But it was sitting on the ground for how many years?
Yeah.
So. We don't have that problem here on the West Coast either, as Triple said.
Yeah. Yeah, there are some areas where you can just, some areas are just doomed for cars, you know, like the Northeast and the Gulf. The Gulf is really hard. Um, Florida is hard because even though they don't salt the roads or anything like that, when you're on the water, all of there's salt in the humidity so you get salt condensation, and like Florida cars rust really, and cars from the Gulf rust in the strangest places. You know, like the tops of the fenders or the tops of the roof, the A pillars. Yeah, I had a car come from Florida once. It wasn't my car; it was somebody else's car, and they bought it. Came from Florida, and the bottom of the car was perfect, like the quarters, the floors, all that was beautiful, but the whole top of the car was rusty, and it was a Barracuda. It was an A-body Barracuda, and the A pillars. It must have been a '67 because it didn't have trim around it. But if you squeezed the A pillar, it just crunched like a cracker because of the condensation that had gathered in there over the years.
Thunderbird 1968 says, Tony, any advice on sticking secondaries? I got a quad jet style Autolite 4300D that sticks open after wide open throttle. Ari gave me some advice, but I think he was thinking more like a Holly style.
Offhand, I can't think of anything. I mean, it's probably binding the shaft. The throttle shaft is probably binding in the bores. Um, you'll get some you'll get some corrosion in the bores, and it doesn't want to let the secondary close easily. Um, I would just take it off and just work the throttle blades back and forth with some lubricant and break that corrosion in there. That's probably what it is. I mean, short of that, I mean, if the carb's got a unique mechanical defect, I can't think of like nothing off the top of my head, but you have to examine it yourself.
Who's Winnie? Oh, I see her. She's behind me. Does Tony blast music on his motorcycles?
No, no, God, no.
Chris Cadman says north rust, bottom up, southeast, top down.
Yep.
So you have to be honest. Wednesday shows are good, but Sundays are so much better with Kathy. That's me.
That's right. They love you,
That's
Kathy
me.
Bananas.
Thank you, teachers. That's really nice.
Well, it's two different types of things.
Yeah,
This is more
two
personal, like
different
we're just hanging out in the backyard, and that's more like we're talking tech.
Oh no, somebody sent you a super chat, but they retracted their message, and I don't know who sent it.
Oh, well, thank you
Doesn't
to
have their
whoever
name
sent
on
it.
Their name isn't on it. Thank you for your super chat. It says message retracted and no name. Aw. Let's see. Seems to be a car guy here in the Northeast, yes.
Yes, it always was. You
Dada
forget.
says, I live on Atlantic Ocean bed. I see it from my window. Yeah. Oh.
You forget. I'm from there, and that's
Ow.
rust and rot and frozen things, and being under those cars was such a nightmare. This is so nice. You climb under these cars; they're 50 years old, and they're just dirty. You know what I mean? Nothing's all corroded together and frozen, and the bolts are still. You can still put a proper size wrench on or a socket on the bolts, and it's nice.
Tokyo Tower Tooth sent the super chat. Thank you,
Thank you.
Tokyo Tower Tooth. If you have another question, let me know, and I'll read it. Oh, thank you, Zero. Thank you, Scarlet Fire. Everybody's so nice.
What did they say?
They said that they love me.
Oh.
It's very nice. I appreciate it. Ari says, Tony, how about the return spring for the fuel plunger being stuck?
The return spring for the what?
The fuel plunger being stuck.
On the secondaries?
I don't know.
I
Stop romancing the lantern. What are you doing to the lantern, Tony?
I'm not doing anything.
Are you romancing it?
No, I didn't touch it.
I don't know.
Now you're freaking me out. I'm playing with a lighter is what I'm doing.
Oh, is that what you're doing? Okay. All right. Have I ever designed a UTG t-shirt?
All of them.
All of them.
She designed them. She did the artwork. She
Yes.
prints them.
I've
Yeah,
designed all of
100%.
them. Yeah. Tony has very strict guidelines as to what he wants on the t-shirts.
Yes.
It has to be white. All the lettering has to kind of be the same. We have to stay with the same look.
It's a brand.
Right.
It's
No
a brand.
cars drawn or anything like that. We can't have any cars
We don't
drawn.
promote our own cars.
Right. We don't do that. So yeah. Romancing the mini lantern. Haha. Someone said the lantern was romantic, so I commented 0 cents. Okay. Yeah, it's very romantic. The lantern is so Uncle Tony can see his cigarette. Yeah.
I'm all about the romance. All about it.
Oh, yeah?
Uncle Kathy will tell you that.
Uh-huh.
Kathy Bananas.
That's me.
I come up with these amazing phrases for and
For t-shirts?
poetic
Yeah.
romanticisms all the time.
Romanticism.
Yeah, all day long. Ask her.
All day long.
Is it true or what?
Oh, yeah.
See?
Yep, every day. All day. Let's see. There's a lot of barking going on.
Yes.
Have we ever been to other countries, Tony? Have you been to other countries?
Just Canadistan.
Oh, me too. Just Canada. That's it.
What's that?
That's it. Just Canada for me too.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's so much to see here first.
Get real.
There is.
I've seen it. How long have you two been together? You guys are amazing. How long have we been together, Tim? Do you know? He doesn't even know.
Thousands of years.
Doesn't even know.
I don't know. I honestly don't. How many?
Since when have we been together, Tony?
1982.
Okay, good.
Is that right?
That was good, yeah.
Yeah.
We met in 1982.
Yes. So
It's a very long time ago.
42 years.
42 years ago.
I don't want to do anything for 42 years.
Well, there you are. You're doing it. Keep going. Yeah, a long time. Since I was a wee child.
You were an infant.
Yeah, I was. Pretty much. Let's see. Road trip to Utah, off season if it exists. Stay away from cities. Well, what else is in Utah if you don't know cities? Disqualifier says I have underwear older than 42 years. Do you? I have a t-shirt that's very old. I save it for, oh, and I have a pair of shorts
There.
from when I was 9. Well, they were jeans I wore when I was 9,
Right.
but like they were taken in because they were too big.
Okay.
So then I wore them as shorts. I cut them off when they fell apart when I was like a teenager. So they're in the drawer. That's it. That's all I have. Yeah, they're going crazy tonight. Tony ever been to Canada? Yes.
Yes.
It's Mothman season. Happens every year. I don't
It's
know.
always Mothman season.
Are they Gloria Vanderbilts? No, they're actually Levi's. They're Levi's. They're the kind of Levi's that you bought in the 70s when you were a kid, and they were so stiff you couldn't move in them. Like they hurt.
They weren't stonewash.
No, they were like cardboard.
Yeah.
And they stayed like cardboard for like years. That's why.
No, the Wranglers were like that. Levi's
No, my
broke in a lot
Levi's were
faster.
like that.
No, Levi's broke in faster. They were stiff, But no, it was the Wranglers you're thinking about. That you had to wear them constantly and wash
There
them
were
constantly before they.
Lee's, Wranglers,
These were shit.
and I had Levi's. My shorts are Levi's, and
Yeah.
they were very, very stiff. That's why they still were shorts by the time I was a teenager. I got them when I was 9. And then the waist was taken in a lot. They were sewn. My grandmother sewed them so I could wear them. So I was like, okay. Because I guess I was tall when I was 9, but I stopped growing. So I was big when I was 9, but so I had to get bigger pants. So she had to take them all in. So then by the time I was a teenager, I could still wear them, but I let them out. But they were broken in by that point.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So they were like 8-year-old jeans.
They don't make them like that
No,
no more.
they don't. Plain pockets from Sears. What were those ones that the boys used to get? They were like zoo animals or something. Granimals. Do you remember that? The boys used to have to wear granimals.
It was a jeans frenzy in the
And stripes.
in that period of time.
Striped shirts and granimals. And brown jeans. Denim jackets. I have all of our denim jackets. Jordache? Did you wear Jordashes, Tony?
No. No, always Levi's.
Oh, John M. had tough skins. Size husky. That's cool. Sears pants could stop bullets. Yes, they could. Jordache for like a year. In like, when I was like
There was Jordache. There was
13, 14. Because when I was 13, I was wearing Lee's.
there was
I had carpenter pants.
there was an explosion of jeans
Yeah, there was.
in that period of time.
Sassoon. I had
Right, Sassoon, right? Yeah.
Jordache. Calvin Klein's.
Everybody was making jeans. Pontiac. Everybody made jeans.
Guess. Yeah, in the 80s. Later 80s, Guess. Popular. These were shit. Everyone knew that.
They were.
Sergio Valente, yes, right. Britannia, I don't think I ever had those. I had Sergio Valente's though. Wrangler and Rustler.
No, I was always just Levi buttonfly Levi's, 501s.
All right, this is officially the Boomer channel, even though I'm not a boomer.
I'm a boomer.
You're a boomer. Calvin Klein, nothing comes between me and my Calvins. Oh, Brooke. Yeah. Yep. Bill Blass.
That was Brooke Shields.
Brooke Shields.
Yeah. I never got her.
She was beautiful.
No, she wasn't.
She was.
She wasn't.
She was absolutely
I
beautiful.
never got her. I totally never got the Brooke Shields thing. And who's that other one with the mole over here?
Cindy Crawford?
Yeah, I never got her at all. I just totally don't get it.
They're both beautiful.
No, they're not.
Brooke Shields was more beautiful.
I've seen girls work at the gas station that would
All right.
destroy both of them.
I don't think so. Excuse me, are those Jordache jeans you're wearing? Why, yes, they are Jordache jeans. I think life is a lot simpler than
It was. It was. It was before the internet came and destroyed all of our minds.
it's true. It's true. Much simpler. Did you ever shop at Kmart? Did you ever shop at Kmart when you were a kid? I did. Well, I didn't. My grandmother used to take me.
I used to buy car models at Kmart because they had everything. They had like a whole aisle of car models, and they were cheaper than any place else. So yeah, Kmart was a big thing for a couple of years for me, like when I was like 10, 11, 12 years old.
Your mom took you?
Yes, or I would take the bus.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Up Richmond Avenue.
Yeah, my grandmother used to take me. I used to get my bathing suits there.
And I would eat at Wetson's.
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 Well, where was Wetson's?
Wetson's was, so there was Kmart,
Yeah.
and then there was like the few stores next to it, and Wetson's was in there. And it was better than Burger King. Which
I
was,
remember Kmart had a food section. You
Yeah.
could go sit down and eat food.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat there. I went to Wetson's.
No, I ate there.
The Super Burger.
In all the department stores.
The Wetson's Super Burger.
Yeah?
Yep.
No. We had to drive all the way down Victory Boulevard for the first Wetson's. All the way down. Or was it Forest Avenue? All the way far, far. Do you remember where it was?
No.
It was like the only one.
They went out of business like the
I was
middle
little.
70s, really.
Howard Johnson Sunday dinners, yeah.
Hojo.
Hojo the clown.
Hojo the clown, yeah. Dude, Howard Johnson had such a weird vibe, man. Like even when I was a little kid, I picked up on that.
Yeah, see, I always liked Howard Johnson.
Oh no, I hated Howard Johnson.
And Stuckey's? You like Stuckey's?
Never went to Stuckey's.
We used to travel all the time, all over the place, so there were Stuckey's everywhere. Blueberry Toasties. Jean shorts, white sneakers, and an automatic transmission Corvette. Kmart layaway. Yeah, they had layaway. Let's see. They had those cases full of green meat in the Kmart deli.
Yeah, Kmart was bad. And then they started calling it Big K.
Yeah.
And I think we had one of the absolute last ones here in Murfreesboro. Like they closed down the whole chain. They had like 3 stores left, and one of them was here in Murfreesboro.
Yes, didn't Sassoon make jeans? Yeah, I had Sassoon jeans
Yeah.
for a little while in high school. And then I became a degenerate. I stopped wearing them for like 2 years. Damn, getting old. Yeah, David Clark, exactly. Yeah, I know. Oshkosh Bagosh. A&W. Yeah, we used to go to A&W.
Frosty Mug Root Beer.
That was good root
That
beer.
was really good. Yeah.
Let's see. Kmart Blue Light Special. Penny loafers with a dime in the slot. That was before.
Attention Kmart shoppers.
Remember eating gyros from Real Greek Guys in downtown Brooklyn?
Yes, I certainly do.
Bronco McBain.
Totally not what you get anymore. I just had a couple of
Oh, it
gyros.
was terrible.
Oh yeah,
It's really bad.
it was tangy. You got to watch out for the tangy gyro meat.
Yeah.
But the stuff that we used to get back in the day was freaking delicious.
Where did we go in the city? We used to go to the city for gyros. Do you remember where that was?
It was across the street from Washington Square Park.
Okay. That was really
But I don't remember the name of the place or the address.
I used to get the shish kebab there.
Mhm.
It was delicious. Drive all the way to Manhattan for gyros
and chocolate mud cake.
and mud cake. And we would go to Brooklyn for the White Castles, right?
92nd Street.
Gyros are cheap. Too much sauce back then. Tangy meat usually means it's spiced to cover the fact it's spoiled. Great.
That's probably about
Maybe
right.
that's what's bothering my stomach.
That's probably about right.
It's about the same time. My stomach starts to hurt.
That's why when I go to a gyro place, I usually just get the chicken shawarma.
Shut up kebabs. Manhattan special soda.
Oh, I used to drink Manhattan Special by the friggin' case.
And I used to drink a lot of Yahoo. Yeah.
Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo, sorry,
Yoo-hoo.
Yahoo.
Yahoo.
Yoo-hoo. Yeah, I said Yahoo. Yoo-hoo.
Yeah,
Oh,
I liked Yoo-hoo, but Manhattan Special was
Yahoo.
the thing, man. Holy shit. Liquid speed in a bottle. For a while, I couldn't function without my Manhattan Specials.
That's
Do you remember that?
yeah.
I was hooked on them. I had a fridge full of Manhattan Specials.
Let's see. Tony, try Kronos brand gyros.
No,
No.
not offhand. I mean,
I don't think anything tastes the same.
it doesn't.
Yoo-hoo is my childhood, Mike says. Yeah, we used to drink a lot of Yoo-hoo. But it doesn't taste the same. Like the last time I had one, I was like, ew.
I
This
haven't
doesn't
had one in
taste
so
good.
long. I forgot what they taste
It
like.
was a long time ago that I had
Yeah.
one. I was like, this is not the same. How long have you owned your Blue Rover?
2006,
Yeah, like
2007.
2007.
2007. Long time.
Yeah. Yoo-hoo is like chocolate water. Now it is.
You have to shake it.
Yeah. We have a barbecue place here, and on the sign it says we like pork butts and cannot lie. Man said. That's nice. Very nice. Chocolate water, not even skim.
Yeah, it's been so long. I haven't had one of those in forever.
Moon's Farm apple wine. I don't know.
Mad Dog 2020, man.
No, I didn't drink that.
And
Chocolate-
Ripple.
What? Ripple? No.
Ripple.
You hung out with the bad kids.
Mad Dog 2020, Ripple, and Tango.
No, I didn't drink that stuff.
Tango was the shit.
Oh.
Tango was amazing.
Schaefer beer? No. Tony, what's your favorite Mopar motor?
I bounce between the 383 and the 340.
Mm.
Either one of them. It's like a toss up. The 383 or the 440.
Daza wants to know what's the best meal you cook, Tony. He's asking me. I think you make that
You better say my
the
chicken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the chicken with the mushrooms and the wine sauce.
What about my beef tenderloin?
That you make good too.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Yeah.
With cream sauce?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, those are both really good. Those are really the only two things you make, but they're really good.
I make shish kebabs. I did that yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
And you rejected them.
I know.
You're like, I'll have these hamburgers.
Is that how I said it? I don't think
That's how I
so.
heard it.
If I said it like that.
Honey, look, I got all this stuff to make shish kebabs. I got chicken, I got peppers, I got onions, I got mushrooms, I got...
Tony goes shopping. It's nice.
I'll have hamburgers.
Didn't say it like that.
But that's how I heard it.
Oh my goodness. Randall had shish kebabs today. Nice. The best cooks are men on Mars. The best cooks are men. What? Okay.
I used to
I cook pretty good.
I used to make a killer bacon turkey Swiss on a bagel, which
Yeah,
was
it was a good sandwich.
yeah, off the chain.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm a good cook.
You are.
Yeah, I'm a good cook. I've been cooking a long time. I'm kind of tired of cooking, to be honest. I've been doing it for a lot of years.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
We eat out most of the time.
Yeah, and I'm kind
anymore.
of sick of cooking now.
It's like we just put this kitchen table. I guess it was like maybe
We ate it once, but it's also summer, so we're barbecuing and we're eating out, and we're not like cooking meals.
we put this really nice kitchen table. It's like it's over the top, really,
Pretty.
honestly. And look, we eat it at once.
That's all right. We will once the weather cools down. Once the fall comes and we start cooking food.
Jamie, when Jamie gets here, we'll
Yeah.
feed him at the table here. We'll
Chris
tell him
says-
that's why we bought it, and he'll believe it.
Okay, Chris says, same here. I'm slowing way down on the amount of cooking I do. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
It really is.
We have a couple of places that we frequent that you just cannot miss, right? You know, in other words, like there's never a bad deal. So it's like a rotation that we go on.
Feed him ice cream cake. Let's see. We've got Wahlburgers in New Zealand now, really expensive, and nobody seems impressed. Oh yeah?
We hit the Whataburger here.
It was terrible, right?
It wasn't that the burger was terrible. It took us 3 hours to get a
Get a
friggin'
hamburger.
You remember that?
Yeah, it was horrible.
We were there with Andy from Unity Motorsports, and his kid, and I think somebody else I remember. It was a small party of people, and we got in there. It was busy, and it was like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night,
Mm.
and it took us like 2 hours. Legit, it took us like 2 hours to get a freaking hamburger.
Yeah, we should have left. But it's all expensive too. Like you can't go to a fast food place. Like you might as well just go out to dinner.
No, and the shrinkflation is freaking.
Where did we go and it was like crazy expensive? We were like, what the frig? We just got 2 sandwiches. Like what happened? What did we get? Was it the gyros that we bought?
Yeah.
Was that it or was it something else?
It was like $30. I got those.
$30 for like 2 gyros.
I got 10 tacos off one of the taco trucks the other day. We were running to get to the dog training thing. We didn't have time to stop anywhere
Yeah, I was
normally.
trying to get to class.
We were both hungry, and so I was all right. Let's
We
just
didn't
get
eat all day,
off
we
this
were
taco
working.
truck. I got 10 tacos. It was like $32.
That's crazy. That's crazy. We could have gone out to eat, like literally, and tipped somebody. That's crazy. Five Guys is messy but good. Five Guys is crazy. They're so expensive. I see new channel, Uncle Tony's Kitchen.
Listen, I am a
He
world-class
only cooks 2
foodie.
things.
I love food. I'm a
He
foodie,
likes to eat.
but
You could just go to places and do like,
I'm really super picky.
yeah, no. What are you telling me? Something else?
No, I'm just saying I'm a foodie, but I'm a super picky foodie.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they do have good burgers, Five Guys. Yeah. Ever notice when you order a gyro, the same word is repeated faster than you've ever heard in like a question? Yeah. 0. Or they'll say euro. Gyro, euro. Gyro, euro.
Yeah, it's
It goes
gyro.
back and forth.
It's spelled gyro.
Right.
I have a euro. I look at the word. I don't see the YHEYH in the. I see a G. Gyro.
Chris Cadman says, welcome to the life of a Canadian, Tony. Everything is expensive.
Things are really
It's
nuts.
so out of...
And like I said, it's the shrinkflation. I don't mind paying for good. You know what I mean? I don't mind paying for volume. It's okay. Charge me for it, right? But everything is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. There was the guy allegedly Dan went to a McDonald's and got a fish fillet, right?
Okay, you tell her.
They shrunk this thing down to like his thumb covered a good section, a good portion of the sandwich, and then he showed when he took the bun off, it was like doused in that sauce, the tartar sauce, because the thing that squirts the sauce is still to the bigger size sandwich. So now they shrunk the sandwich, but it's the same amount of sauce, and it's just like blobbed all over the place.
Disgusting.
Then there was another one. I don't eat McDonald's. I don't go anywhere near McDonald's. I haven't for years, right? But there was a woman I saw. I think it was on a TikTok that she bought a Big Mac, and she showed the thickness of the patty. So the Big Mac is like this now, right? Same size as like a junior Big Mac used to be, and she showed the size of the patty in comparison to the slice of pickle, and the slice of pickle was thicker than the patty. It's crazy. It's crazy. They're all doomed. They're all doomed. They're all going out of business. Everybody get your cooking skills together. Start getting your kitchen together because everybody's going to be eating home soon.
Hook, line, and fishing says, Tony, I just picked up Mint Original 65. Dodge Dart 2-door 270. Has a 273 2-barrel. Does it, 2-barrel, does it, and weird intake bowl angles. Like to put a 4-barrel on.
Yeah, 6465 has that oddball intake. The only manifold you can find, the only manifold that'll fit those heads is one from a 65, because there was no 4-barrel manifold to 64. And then the 66, they went to the regular, the normal LA bolt pattern. So the only manifold that'll bolt directly to those heads is going to be a 65 Commando 4-barrel.
Bumper says, I don't drink sugary drinks. They're not good for you.
I cut way back. This is like This is like the third soda I've had in a week. So I mostly just
Wi-Fi
drink
says,
water.
I catch myself buying larger and larger slabs of meat to save money.
Yeah.
Paid $6 for a hot dog recently, and I really felt like I got ripped off.
You did.
Yee.
You did get
Man,
ripped off.
it's a lot for a hot dog. Tell Tony that cam bending is really loud. Stop doing it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys.
Why are they doing their best to put themselves out of business?
They're not. They're not. They have expenses like everybody else. They hit with inflation like everybody else. They hit with all of these minimum wages that keep going up, and it costs them money. You know. The parasitic losses in the restaurant business are crazy. You know, you think when you we were in the restaurant business, and you think, you know, okay, well, you know, the burgers, the bread, right, and like the pickles, or whatever it is. You know, you see the big things, but you don't see the napkins. You don't see the toilet paper for the bathrooms. You don't see the hand soap. You don't see, you know, the salt and pepper packets. You don't see the to-go things. You don't see, there's a zillion, you know, like hidden costs involved in operating a restaurant. So when everything goes up, you know, you still have to put toilet paper in the bathroom, even though it doubled, right? And now money gets tight, so people are stealing the toilet paper out of your bathroom. You know what I mean? That's the reality of business. Those plastic forks and spoons and like straws and everything. All of those
Where did
expenses
we
keep
go?
going up and up and up.
Do you remember where were we? There were like a billion napkins on the table, and we were like horrified because we were like, "Do you know how much that costs?"
Oh, the Chinese restaurant.
Like, yeah, the people like they just don't care. Like they throw around stuff like it doesn't cost anything, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, please don't do that."
Yeah.
Because it all adds up. You don't realize like it seems like a simple thing, but when you look at the stack of napkins and like that adds up.
When
Like,
you got to
get
pay off
nickel
all
and
the
dime to
invoices at the
death.
end of the month. Oh boy. So they're not deliberately putting themselves out of business. They're struggling.
Yeah. Which car is faster, Bottle Rocket or Blue Road Runner?
Oh, Bottle Rocket.
27 US dollars for a burger. You must have got a Captain Burger with lobster, shrimps, and crabs. No, some high-end place. Oh, Rob's Classics the same. His brother took them to Rob somewhere. He had a $27 burger. Fancy, fancy.
So 3 years ago, I like beef tenderloin, right?
Wait, are either of them running? Do either of your cars run, the Road Runner or Bottle Rocket?
They both run.
Yeah, they both run.
So 3 years ago, I love beef tenderloins, and anytime we have like an occasion, I always whip out a beef tenderloin for it. So tend to buy several at a time, and I was paying 3 years ago. I was paying $45, $48, you know, for a full tenderloin, tail and all, right? And I just bought one a couple of months ago. It was $150. It tripled in cost in 2 years.
With her in, maybe?
Yeah. Oh, she just went away from the door.
Hello, Silver Eagle Cobra. Oh, Rob's Classic says his burger had brie on it. His
Had a what?
$7 hamburger had brie on it.
Mm.
So it's not
Classy.
that expensive.
It sounds expensive.
It sounds expensive.
Right.
It's like, oh, brie, that's worth $27.
Right.
It's not. No, eating Friendly's ice cream. Nice. See, Tony, where have you seen shrinkflation manifest itself in the car world? Shrinkflation in the car world, Tony. Have you seen it?
Offhand, I can't think of anything. I'm seeing inflation, but not really shrinkflation. But I'm sure it's there, but I haven't really been paying attention to it. Food, I notice it. You know, because I'm concerned with my volume of food. So, you know, right away, anything that gets shrunken, I pick right up on that. The car stuff, I mean, they could rob me for an ounce of this or an ounce of that, and I probably wouldn't really pay attention to it.
You know what I'm most upset about?
What's that?
Laundry soap.
What's going on with laundry soap?
It used to be in a big container.
Oh, yeah,
now
now
it's in a little tiny container.
little tiny
and it's
container.
more expensive.
Yep. Yeah. Oof.
It's really bad. It's more money than it was, and it's in a smaller container.
Could you imagine trying to raise a family today?
No. No. Tony, what are you hiding in the behind the scenes project?
Hiding?
Yeah, what are you hiding?
Nothing. Nothing. When we get the Belvedere done, that's probably the last. The Belvedere will probably be the last thing we put together, and I'm just going to play with what we've already got and play with other people's cars. 'Cause I just don't feel like doing it anymore.
What?
I don't feel like building cars anymore.
Oh. What's the umbrella? Your Americans ain't into meat pies, so I've heard.
No,
You
no.
like chicken pot pie?
Oh yeah, chicken pot pie is good. I like meat. I like pies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want meat in my pies. It's just
I feel like this umbrella's gonna rip all the table. Mincemeat pie is okay, but I wouldn't go too far for it. You want mincemeat pie?
yeah.
No?
No.
Have you ever met Socks and Martin?
Yes, Ronnie sucks. Yes. Jake King. Definitely.
And?
Well, he asked me if I ever met them.
Okay.
Yes.
Shepherd pie for the win. The shepherd pie is basically chicken pot pie except with mashed potatoes on top.
No, I don't want
Instead
that.
of a crust. He doesn't
No,
want
I
that.
don't want that.
You can't mix mashed potatoes.
No, you couldn't pay me enough to eat that. They have to be separate. I like mashed potatoes. I like meat. I don't want the mashed potatoes on my
Right.
meat. As I say, see, I'm a foodie, but
Yeah.
I'm a really, really picky foodie.
We're almost done, Tony.
Are we really?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
almost done. 3 minutes.
Well, then let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
Let's call it a night because it's about to start raining here. anyway.
KFC bowl. No, Tony would think that's disgusting.
Yes. All right. No, I'm picky. I'm
Yeah.
really super picky.
Yeah.
Like to a fault. I'm really bad. All right. So that's it. Let's wrap this thing up.
Uh-huh.
This week coming up, I don't have anything. Well, yeah, we got Jamie. We got the race with Jamie, Dead Dodge Garage, this coming Friday night. So it's going to be his demon, Dale's demon, against Slag Hammer. That ought to be fun. Wednesday night, Dr. Art and Kiwi for Wednesday Night Tech Talk. If you haven't helped Steve Mignanti and you're inclined to do so, he's got a GoFundMe up now. Excuse me. Oof.
Are you okay?
No. That's coming to the end.
No. No.
Do that. Everybody contribute. Super chat.
Where
Thank
do
you
you
so
find
much.
Steve Magnanti's GoFundMe?
Steve Mignanti, GoFundMe.
Just Google it?
Yeah.
Okay, it'll come up that way.
So everybody contribute to Super Chat. Thank you very much. Always appreciated. Never expected, but always appreciated. Everybody contribute just your presence and your conversation. Thank you equally. Our fantastic mods. The return of Ari.
We have merch.
We do have merch.
Yeah.
We have hats. We have T-shirts. We have stickers. We have things. We have this stuff.
And some people bought some things, and last week I said that we were gonna stick some extra random.
Have you been throwing random
Yes,
stuff
I
in?
have.
Yes. So Kathy's been handing.
So be sitting. I don't know. You're gonna get stuff.
Yes.
That's gonna be like,
Just-
oh, what the hell did she put this in here for?
Because Kathy's been on a purge. She's going through the whole house and getting rid of stuff, and I'm doing the same. So if you order something and you find something in there, it's something you just didn't throw away. It was too nice to throw away, so we gave it to you.
Nice to throw away.
It was not nice enough to sell, too nice to throw away, so we gave it to you. So
Yeah.
yes. So thank you. So the triumphant return of Ari. I don't know if he's going to do a live after us. He used to do a show called
I don't
After the
know.
Tony. So I don't know if he is or not. 0 FUBAR Mexican spec. Guys, thank you so much. Next week, we're going to do some trivia. And we're going to do some giveaways.
Okay.
I have some ideas. We're going to have fun next week.
Okay. Do you
I-
have ideas?
I have fancy ideas.
Mm-hmm. Too
And-
nice to throw away. No, some of it's actually nice. 0, you're getting some nice things.
Yeah. I wanted to send you. There's a stack of like 25 old hats, and I wanted to send that to you.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not sending them all that. That you've worn and they're all faded and shit.
He could have decorated his neighborhood with
No,
them.
what's he
He
gonna
doesn't
do?
have to
with
wear
Throw
them.
No, no.
So
I sent you better stuff than that.
yes. All right. So that's it, guys. We're gonna wrap it up, and thank you, and make it stop now, Kat.
Making it stop. Oh, Dakota's like, old hats. Yeah, old hats.
I don't see you hitting buttons to make
All
it
right,
stop.
bye everybody. Have a great night.
Make it stop now.